Are we on?
Sensors confirm live transmission.
Oh man, we're on the air? How cue me!
From the Galaxy Ballroom, high atop the stratosphere.
Oh man, the tape! Just roll the tape! Good Space Dog. Beaming to you from absolutely anywhere. It's Kids World Sports. No boundaries, no limits, no rules. As the KWS Spy in the Sky grabs the action, the drama, and the heroics of kids sports as they're happening all over this wonderful blue planet. Tell them who we are, my robo-rapping MC.
On the mic, your host, Switch. I'm his artificially intelligent co-host, Hal. Almost as loyal as our cyber mascot, Hal Lore.
It's all good on Kids World Sports.
Special delivery for you, Switch.
Yes! My dirt bike finally arrived! What the heck is this?
I know it's not the bike you ordered, but I thought this would be cooler.
Cooler? It's a scooter. Man, if you think this thing is cool, your hip chip needs a serious upgrade. Well, I guess it's for the best. I wouldn't have much room in here to race anyway. However, for some real racing action, let's rev it up for Tyler Medallia of Ontario, Canada, as he throttles the competition in motocross.
Hey, Alloy, can you pop a wheelie on that thing? I guess not.
The town of Walton, usually a quiet rural community in southwestern Ontario. But for 1 week each year in August, motocross comes to town.
Hi, my name is Tyler Medallia. I'm 16 years old and I'm a motocross racer. We're at the Walton Transcan Canadian Amateur National motocross race. I've been here for 3 days. The weather's been great and everything. The track's awesome.
Tyler is competing in 3 classes for the title of national champion. There are 3 races in each class. The rider with the top overall placement in each category takes the championship. Already, Tyler dominates the field, winning 5 of 6 races. And with only 3 amateur contests left, Tyler is well on his way to capturing the coveted bronze boot, awarded to the best amateur rider in the country. But Tyler has set his sights even higher.
A big part of this whole week is that right after the amateur stuff, I'm turning pro.
Tyler's been racing for 9 years and has won 80 motos. His amazing abilities on the track haven't gone unnoticed.
IMX, it's a Canadian motocross magazine. They did this story on me because I've been having a really good season. My main goals would be, I'd like to be one of the best riders in the world.
If Tyler hopes to be number 1, he'll have to go pro. And racing in the big leagues can be costly.
Motocross is a really expensive sport. Because I don't have a pro sponsor, I'm not a pro yet. My dad is pretty much my mechanic. He works on the bikes. Right now, my parents pay for all of it.
It's really costly. And without support, from Yamaha helping us on the bikes and stuff, it would be almost impossible for us to do that.
If I get a pro sponsor, a lot of stuff will be paid for. My bikes will be really good deals.
It's not really helping the kids, it's helping the parents afford to be able to do it.
Tyler's parents spend thousands of dollars every year so that he can compete. Getting noticed by a big sponsor would help ease the financial burden of turning pro.
All the factory teams are all up in the pro pits watching, so hopefully they notice my abilities.
This is a good place to kind of check out some up-and-coming talent.
Tomorrow is the pro qualifier race. It's Tyler's chance to race with the professionals and catch the eye of a big-time sponsor.
They get their gear paid for, they get helmets, they get goggles, gloves, boots, their bikes, they have mechanics. The top-level riders make a salary on top of that. As a family, it's mostly the travel expenses that dip into your wallet.
not last year, the year before, I think I spent approximately around $14,000 in fuel.
When Tyler races in a competition, it's a family affair. Both his parents and his younger brother travel with him in the family's motorhome. Each year, they spend over 20 weekends on the road.
We spend so much close time together because we're always together on the road, always together on the weekends, and I don't think I'd give it up for anything.
This is the last race of the 125 GP intermediate class. Tyler's already won the first 2 motos, and a good finish today will secure his first championship. Each race is 8 laps, and an early start is crucial for a win. Fortunately, that's Tyler's specialty.
Here he is, 2003 intermediate champion.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Felt good out there. I usually drink like 3 of these before a race, maybe an energy drink or something like that. But I do have to go to the washroom a lot though.
Between races, Tyler focuses on nutrition and rest to give him a competitive advantage, and he needs it. Tyler is much smaller and lighter than most of the riders he races against.
I normally train like 3 times a week.
To make up for his smaller size, Tyler weight trains using a program especially designed for him by former Mr. Canada, Brian Robitaille. Tyler needs all the strength he can get. Motocross bikes weigh 102 kilograms. Add 45 kilograms of mud, and that's hard on the body. Being fit gives Tyler an edge and protects him from the brutal body blows that come with motocross territory.
Racing at anything, you run the risk of getting seriously injured. I have fears every night when I go to bed and every morning when I wake up. At the speed that these guys go, something that isn't done properly can be a severe injury, even fatality.
Concussions can happen very easily.
The chances of things happening are in any walk of life, any place, any time. So we just do it because we just have a lot of fun with it.
Now Tyler races in the 3rd and final race of the 250 amateur class. Tyler easily takes the 3rd race. Now he is 7 for 8 in his amateur races.
Good ride, good ride.
I've heard that Tyler is an up-and-coming amateur that is really focusing on doing well in pro. Apparently he rips pretty good. We'll be watching him and we'll see what comes out of this after this weekend.
Tyler's all done racing for today. Tomorrow he has one last amateur race, and more importantly, a chance to ride with the professionals and impress a sponsor in the pro qualifier race.
A lot of important races tomorrow. I got a lot of riding to do tomorrow. Tonight's gonna be an early night.
Tyler's definitely on a roll. Hopefully his momentum will carry him through to tomorrow's races when we come back on Kids World Sports. It's a huge day at the Walton Trans-Canada Motocross. It's the final day of the amateur championships and day 1 of the pro qualifiers. Up first is the 125 amateur intermediate class. Tyler's already won the first of his 2 races, and victory in this race will earn him another championship and possibly the bronze boot.
Great riding.
Now this afternoon he's going to try for the Pro-Am national race, so he's going to try and qualify to see if he can make the main event. That race will be different because he's going to be racing against pros. They're more aggressive, their ages are probably 10 years more. They're not going to give him any room, they're going to push him around.
Skill level in the pros is a lot harder than the amateurs. All of them are fast.
Basically, there's a lot of questions are going to be answered today. One name that has come up is Tyler Magalia. He's going to try to qualify this weekend, and we'll see what comes of this after qualifying today.
Hopefully I can get a top 5 finish or top 10.
Tyler has a good start and breaks out from the pack in second place. And after eating away at the leader for 2 laps, Tyler takes the lead.
Feeling awesome. I never thought I could win a pro qualifier. I knew I could ride with some of those guys, but I didn't know I could beat them.
I think the pro riders will take him very serious now as a very serious threat.
Yeah! Good ride, buddy. Show him what the hell.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm just on top of the world. It's just unbelievable. 8 years of hard work and traveling all over the places. That's a magic moment, buddy.
When a rider performs the way Tyler did today, he is certainly in my sights and Yamaha's sights.
We're proud of you, boy. I think you have what it takes, so we'll certainly be keeping our eye on you for sure.
I feel just amazing. Can't really believe that this is all happening. It's just amazing.
Tyler's impressive performance at the Walton Nationals earned him the Bronze Boot Award, as well as notice from a big sponsor, which is sure to help kickstart his career into the pros.
Alloy wants us to guess the next segment.
Ah, charades. 2 words. First word. A clown?
I believe he is imitating an acrobat.
You're a horse. A saddle? Horseback riding. Let's see. Acrobat and horseback riding. I know. Acrobatic horseback riding.
That's right. We have a winner. My data confirms our next story is on Sabrina Hasta Luego, a 15-year-old acrobatic horseback rider from Nimes, France.
Hasta luego, eh? Let's check her out. The Aube area in Troyes, France is the stomping ground for an unlikely group of transient entertainers. Introducing Hasta Luego Theater. The show headed by the Hasta Luego clan has been traveling all over France for more than 30 years, dazzling audiences with its breathtaking acrobatics and stunning performances. But shows like these don't come together easy. The intense training and grueling travel require 100% commitment from the entire family.
My name is Sabrina Hasta Luego, and my specialty is horse acrobatics.
It's a busy day for the Hasta Luego company. Tonight is their first performance here in Troy. There's a lot to do to get ready, and it's time to prepare the horses.
There you go. This is my horse. His name is Sitanas. It's important to get along very well with your horse to have a good rapport. He has to have a good sense of balance because sometimes the track is uneven. Sometimes it's not very clean. He has to be able to maintain his balance. It used to be my father's horse, but now it's mine.
Sabrina Hasta Luego has been riding since she was 4 years old. To master the difficulties of equestrian acrobatics, she needs to practice over 4 times a week.
Getting him ready doesn't take very long at all. Maybe 15 minutes? I take off all my jewelry because it sort of gets in the way and it might get snagged on something. Here, I'm stretching out his front legs. Because he's an albino, it's important to stretch out his skin. I do this so he doesn't hurt himself.
Horse acrobatics are very difficult to master. Both horse and rider must work tirelessly. Sabrina always practices before each show, but today is special because she will be adding a new trick to her repertoire.
A few warm-up exercises, and then we'll get started.
It used to be her father's horse, but now it's hers. She really tamed it. He's a stallion and didn't have a very good reputation before, but to see her on it now makes me very proud. She loves horses.
Time for a bit of lunch, and then back to the ring to work on the new trick.
This is my cousin Gary, my sister Kelly, this is my father Eric, and this is my uncle Christoph, and this is my little cousin Max. We all participate in many parts of the show. My uncle does some horse acrobatics, my sister does carousel, there's liberty, there's dressage, and there's lots of acrobatics.
With a big company, always on the road, a lot of equipment is required.
All right, there you have it. This is our caravan. My parents sleep on the bed, and we sleep over here. We drop the table and it makes a big bed. We have a television. We have everything, just like a little house. There's a washroom and a kitchen, a fridge, everything. This is the saddlery where we keep all the saddles and bridles for all the horses. This is the truck for the horses. We can put 18 in this truck. This is the stable where all the horses are kept.
Now it's back to the tent to work on a tough new trick.
The trick consists of getting out of the candle and then dragging the feet underneath the horse and then pulling yourself back up by your arms. It's a very difficult trick. I've never seen a girl do it before.
Learning these moves is very difficult and requires a great amount of upper body strength, particularly difficult for a 15-year-old girl. Sabrina practices 8 hours a week under the direction of her father, who's also her coach.
When I'm on the horse, it's my father who manages him. I really don't think about the horse.
That's a very hard trick.
Oh, yeah?
I've never seen a girl do that before.
Oh, really? My goal is to perform this trick tonight. My dad calls it the trick that kills because it hurts your arms and shoulders.
Sabrina is left with just enough time for some finishing touches before the big show. When we come back on Kids World Sports.
Grooming takes maybe a half an hour. It's not very long, but if you want to do braids or other things, it takes a bit longer. Working with my horse is not a chore. I love it. Horse acrobatics has always been more of a boy's sport because you need a lot of strength to pull yourself up on the horse. Maybe it's also because girls are a little scared, as it's said to have been a boy's sport, so girls don't even try to get into it. They say it's too difficult, so they don't even try.
The Hasta Luego company's reputation is renowned, and tonight's show has sold out with over 1,500 spectators in attendance.
I don't get stage fright anymore, not at all.
The performers put on an amazing show, and the crowd loves it.
So, you coming?
Sabrina and Satanas are up. It's time to show their stuff.
And here we go.
Wait a minute. What happened? Where's the big trick?
No, Shiva, I didn't do it. The track was okay, but the horse was losing his footing, and I didn't really feel it.
But it doesn't matter. The crowd loved the show. Sabrina and Satanas won their hearts. Okay, we're clocking out here at Kids World Sports, and everybody on board is excited because it's DVD night.
Popcorn laser ready to fire.
Let's see what our choices are. A spacecraft computer gets a mind of its own and...
Opens the pod bay doors.
I don't think so. Next, a deadly alien of undetermined origin invades a rogue space station and wreaks havoc on the crew.
Too close to home.
I think I know who submitted that one. Let's see. Aha! Surfer dudes and dudettes party on at Malibu High, a non-stop beach blast. That's it.
Oh, sensors detect repeat of last week's DVD.
Sorry. Who can resist those waves?
Are you sure it's not the girls? Oh, very well. I'll make the popcorn. Cocoa butter flavored?
Thanks, guys. Alloy, where's my Hawaiian shirt?
I think it's been soiled. How about a nice grass skirt?
Dude!